Good afternoon, and it's been a while since I've made a video, and there are many reasons why it's been a while, and maybe I'll go into that in another video. But for now, I thought I'd start with an unboxing, and I've done a few unboxings in the past, and I thought this one could help me get back on the horse, so to speak. And what I'm unboxing today is Asus's ROG Ally, or Asus as some people call it, and it's the ROG Ally, or the ROG Ally. And it's a gaming handheld, for those of you who don't know, but I would imagine anyone watching this already knows. So first things first, the packaging is bloody awful. This is the actual box inside, and it's just wrapped in a plastic bag. And in the corner here, it's been dented, as you can see. So hopefully the box is not too badly damaged. If it is, it's going back. But for now, I'm just gonna unbox it. He turned up today, knocked me door and left it on my doorstep. Just as well I wasn't out. All right. Should be relatively easy to get into this. As I say, it's not particularly well packaged. Certainly not designed to stop it getting damaged. Or nicked. As I say, left it on my doorstep, could have easily been nicked. Lovely sunny day outside, people can see in easily, but we are in. So let's just shut that up and get the plastic out of the way. And where are we? Where's the top and where's the bottom? There's the top. Now, let me see. Is there a dent? Well, there's a little dent there. It's not too bad. There's a little dent there. It's had a couple of little knock there. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's had a knock in the back there. It's almost gone through there. But yeah, hopefully the actual ROG Ally will be in good nick. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is released particularly, well, I would think, to compete with the Steam Deck. And I've got one of those as well. I don't know if I remember doing an unboxing for that, but yeah, I have got the Steam Deck, and very good it is too. I will, if you guys are interested, I will do a comparison video between these two at some point. There are some things I don't like about this, some things I really like about this, and I'm hoping that this will solve some of the problems with this. I don't think either of them are going to be a panacea though. I think the ROG Ally is going to do some things well that the Steam Deck doesn't do well, and vice versa, but we will see. Right, let me get my trusty knife. My mate's not going to be very happy because I've got a nicer, newer knife that he got me as a present, because he said, your knife's horrible. So he got me a nicer one, and I've put it down somewhere and I don't know where it is. But I'm sure you lot don't care about that. So, that's the cellophane off. That's an interesting one as well, because I had a conversation with someone a little while ago when I was talking about the Intellivision Amico, and I said, oh, it's not got any cellophane on it. It's clearly not a new package. And the guy said, most packages don't come with cellophane on today, and I think he's right, but this did. But anyway, let's get into this. Does this lift up easily, or do I need to cut it? I'm going to have to cut it, I can see. Yeah, let's cut it. Make it a bit quicker. Cut that along there. And just check. Yeah, there's one on the other side as well. Just check that. Make sure that's done. And here comes the moment of truth. And apologies if the lighting's a bit off. My lighting's all in storage, and I've had to just make do today. So hopefully it's all right. Now that in there, I don't know if I can I get that out easily? Oh, I love it when companies do this and make it hard to get things out of the packaging. Ah, no, that was easy enough. That there, I don't know if you can see it, still doesn't want to come out. Oh, it does eventually. That there, it's made of paper or card or something. It's a little stand, and the ROG will stand on that. So if you're a bit limited, there's a little thing there to stop it scratching or whatever. If you haven't got a stand and you want to stand it up, it'll do ya. It's not brilliant, but yeah, it's all right. And I suppose it's recyclable, so there's that. But I won't be using that. I would imagine I will get myself a proper dock at some point. Then there's this over the top. that explains a few things about it. Plug it in, power it on, start. So yeah, that's pretty idiot proof, which is good for me because yeah, well, I'll get in before you do. Sometimes I'm a bit of an idiot, but yeah, looking good so far. It's a bit different. I thought, yeah, other people have unboxed this and I haven't seen this bit, but there it is. And then there's a cover over the top, which is plastic, and that looks like it's attached. So let's just lift that out. And you can see the ROG Ally. Now, some people have said these are a bit sticky or a bit clicky. Feel right to me. Now, thumbsticks. Now, I don't know what other people have said. I can't remember what other people have said, but these feel to me like a kind of halfway house between a proper controller and maybe the Switch. They feel a bit looser than what I'm used to. Maybe I would like them a little bit stiffer. I suppose in time it will be when we find out if they're any good or not. But yeah, they feel all right. These buttons feel all right. I mean, they've got the plastic on at the moment. Shall we get the plastic off? How does this come off? It's got a pull. So presumably, yeah, there you go. That comes off like that, and that should hopefully slide off of there. And indeed, right, has to come over the sticks and over that stick as well. Let's hope it doesn't break it. And they're off. And I just put a bloody thumbprint all over the ROG Ally before I've used it for the first time. And it's very nice too. I'm not sure I like the white because, especially in the summer as it is at the moment, my hands are a bit sweaty. It's going to get a bit greasy and a bit nasty. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Got the two buttons on the back. Now, if I hold this, oh, they're actually in a really good spot. These, for me at least, they're in a really good spot. So I like that. D-pad. Feels a bit like the new Xbox D-pad, a little bit, although it feels a bit higher maybe. I think it's serviceable. Maybe I would like a little bit more play on it, I don't know. I don't really use a D-pad anyway, I tend to play games that use the thumbsticks. Yeah, buttons feel all right. Very short throw on this, feels all right. On the, what do you call them? Bumpers, been a while since I made a video. And triggers. Yeah, they feel a bit like the ones on the Switch Pro controller, is it? Yeah, they're all right. I think I prefer the ones on the Steam Deck, to be honest. Let's have a look. Got the Steam Deck there, let's get it. Yeah, marginally, there's nothing much in it. But yeah, that is the ROG Ally. Looks nice on the back. It's a lovely looking bit of kit. If I just stick it there for a moment, just keep it in camera, and get the Steam Deck. And I'm not going to do much with it today. It's just basically my first impressions as I get it out. But there it is. It actually, I've seen other people talking about it. It actually, in the hand, I mean, you can't really see it here, but the difference in size does make a difference. I find the Steam Deck a little bit wide. I don't know about you guys. It's nitpicking really, because the Steam Deck in many other respects is fantastic. I've got some thumbstick covers on here, so they're not the originals, so they look a bit different. But yeah, this still feels a bit wide, but not as wide as the Steam Deck. And I do like the offset. The thing it hasn't got, obviously, it hasn't got the trackpads, which is going to be a problem for some games. Although, I have to say, playing RTS games on here, on the Steam Deck, I haven't had much joy with that. It's a shame because one of the reasons I wanted a sort of PC handheld, if you like, was so I can play PC games on the go. And some of the PC games out there are basically keyboard and mouse games. And you're not going to be able to play those on the Steam Deck or on here. Or you can, but not as well as you would with a keyboard and mouse. And I know you can plug a keyboard and mouse in, but as I said in my controversial video with some people, you're not going to be wanting to carry a keyboard and mouse around with you. You get that out on the bus and people are just going to laugh at you. You know, they get their Switch out and you get out your keyboard, your mouse, your God knows what. As I said in my original video about this, the Steam Deck, it's not going to play all your games. Now, the Ally may well play more of your games, but as I say, things like RTS games probably marginally better on the Steam Deck because you've got the trackpads. But it's, you know, it is one of those things. You are never on a handheld going to be able to play every PC game. And I know I'm going on a bit about that, but I had so many people got up in arms with me. Oh, you're going on, you're having a go at the Steam Deck. No, I wasn't having a go at the Steam Deck. It's just the nature of the beast. You aren't going to be able to play your entire Steam library on either of these. And this one maybe will play more. One of the reasons I bought this one, and as I mentioned earlier, you know, there's pros and cons with both of these. One of the reasons I got hold of the ROG Ally was I play a lot of Xbox games, even on the PC. And I thought things like Forza and games like that on the go, this really lends itself to. Now you can put Game Cloud on here, and I've done that, but obviously it's streaming. Whereas this, I can download it and I can install it and I can play it natively on the machine itself. So that's the advantage it's got here. If you're not a Xbox gamer, then I would say the Steam Deck's probably more for you, especially if you've got a large Steam library, then have at it. But as I say, there are pros and cons between the two. But anyway, let's just get on and talk about the ROG Ally a bit more. Let's see what else is in the box. So, what we got here. The box of instructions. Yeah, destructions as my sister calls them. Especially if I get hold of them. You've got your power brick. And that's a nice little power brick. As with the Steam Deck, this has only got one USB connector, and it's there. And yeah, that's a bit annoying. Some of the more expensive Windows handhelds have got several. It's a pain, actually, in some respects. I wish I had more. Now, what I do like is this. Now, it's proprietary, but it does mean you can plug an eGPU into it. And I was looking into that, but they're bloody expensive. If you really wanted a high-end dockable handheld that would output high frames and you know, decent graphical levels when it's docked, you get one of the eGPUs from Asus, and well, away you go. You'd be very happy with that, I would think. And then, of course, you can plug a keyboard and mouse in, or use a wireless keyboard and mouse, because they come with extra USB connectors, so that would be handy. What else we got here? You got headphone jack, bloody hell, I can't speak today. SD card slot, up and down for your volume. Brain's not working too hot today. I think that tells you your power and whatnot. There's your power button. Fan extract, I think fan intake, I think here, extract here. Nothing on the bottom. It's very clean looking, very nice. I'm not going to turn it on because I've not charged it up yet. This is literally first time out of the box. So you are seeing what I am seeing. If that makes any bloody sense. Right, put that down. What have we got in here? Come on, open up. Oh, and there's the power lead that plugs into your power brick. So not much else. Is this stuff anything? No, nothing in there. So that's it, basically. It doesn't come with a case, which is bloody annoying, because the Steam Deck, let's have a look. Bought the Steam Deck, and I've got the high-end Steam Deck, so it's 500 gig roughly, and I've got the same here, obviously, 512, something like this, if I remember rightly. So they've got the same capacity. I've put an SD card in the Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck comes with a case as part of the price. And if you buy the lower end Steam Deck, oh, I don't know, does the lower end come with it? Certainly the higher end one does anyway. So comparable price, I think the ROG Ally is about 100 quid more, something like that. You get a case with the Steam Deck, and if you want a case, which I do, I'm gonna have to go out and buy another case. So I don't think the Steam Deck case fits the Ally. I wouldn't imagine it would. No, not at all. So that's unfortunate. Not that I would use it for that anyway, but it would have been nice if it had come with a case. I'd have spent an extra 30 quid on it if they'd have provided a case or something. So that's a bit disappointing. You're not going to just throw it in your bag like that, are you? You're going to want a case for it. So yeah, I wish it came with a case. But yeah, delivery experience aside, it did come early actually. I was pleased with that. I ordered it yesterday, came today. Didn't pay for overnight shipping. It just turned up today. But like I say, he did leave it on my doorstep. But yeah, it is. I mean, let's have a look. Hold it down to turn it on, perhaps. No, nothing. Dead as a doornail. So that's going to need charging before I can use it. Nothing coming out of there, but we will see. Once I get it all charged up and have a bit of a play around with it, I'll come back and I'll tell you what I think of it and whether it plays Windows games well, whether it plays Xbox games well, that kind of thing, and compare it with the Steam Deck as well. Because as I say, I love the Steam Deck in many respects. It's not perfect. Neither will this be though. Anyway, look, I've gone on a bit. How long have I been talking for now? 16 minutes, and that's a rather long time for an unboxing. Hope you enjoyed this one though. If you did, give me a thumbs up, all the usual nonsense. I will be back as soon as I can. It's difficult at the moment. My lad's got a broken leg. So yeah, anyway, I will be back as soon as I can, and I will make another video as soon as I possibly can. In the meantime, you guys have a great time. If you've got one of these, I hope you enjoy it. If you've got a Steam Deck, that one over there, enjoy that. If you've got both, enjoy both. And just enjoy your gaming, because there's so many people out there who want to get angry with each other over different bloody pieces of plastic. And at the end of the day, we're all in this just to enjoy our downtime, aren't we? But anyway, as I say, I'm off. I've been rambling too long now. I will speak to you in the next one. Cheers.